to, or also welcome if it's your first time. I do know we've got a couple of people joining us for the first time, to the Playoff Bliss Quiz 2021 quiz number 2. We keep renaming this. We should have actually kept a consecutive number so that we knew what we were doing. I have one really big reminder to start off with. I accidentally posted the wrong link to Quizagogo in the Facebook group earlier, and it said quiz 4. It's supposed to be quiz 40. So can you please make sure that your Quizagogo link has general knowledge 1, and then odd ones out, and then TV clips in it. If you're having any problems at all, jump on the Facebook. Charlotte will be there to help you out if you have got into the wrong one, just so that your scores can actually come into the right place. And just to go over what happens, because again, we do have a few newbies this week. I'm going to be saying the questions to you. They're also going to be along the bottom of the screen, so you can mute me if it's easier if you're on Zoom and things. And then you input your scores at the end of each round into Quizagogo. You're just playing on pen and paper. We're just assuming that people don't cheat, because why play a quiz to cheat? It seems a bit silly in our opinion. So yeah, play on pen and paper. Don't cheat, it's just not in the spirit of things. And then input your score at the end of each round. Last little thing that we have to say that is for a couple of our new people playing, there is a number above my head. It is a WhatsApp number to Ben, who is obviously manning the technical side of things, and you can send in some shout outs that we will show on the screen while all your final scores are coming in. And last thing before we get started, we do have the picture round, which is in the Facebook group as well, which is sort of like old-fashioned games and things. So make sure you do get a chance to check those out. There will be a couple of breaks, not just the one break, but there'll be a break to look at that as well. But if you're feeling like you're spinning through a round, go and check out the picture round as well, because we will score that at the very end of the quiz. So again, Charlotte's the person to talk to if you have any problems. She's on the YouTube chat and in Facebook, and hopefully she can help you out. So I think without further ado, we will go into our first round, which is just a general knowledge number 1. Is our timer showing nicely? I don't know yet. Oh, so our timer is kind of hidden behind the thing, but you've got about 60 seconds for each question. So, question number 1, Pip is the main character in which Charles Dickens novel? So, question number 1, Pip is the main character in which Charles Dickens novel? You've got about 10 seconds on our Charles Dickens question. Obviously, we've got a lot of local stuff with Charles Dickens, so hopefully a lot of you are going to get this one right. On to question number 2. What century did the Peasants' Revolt happen in? So that's question number 2. What century did the Peasants' Revolt happen in? "20 seconds left on this. Hopefully you guys have got it. I wouldn't have done. On to question number 3. Which day of the week can be made into a one-word anagram? So that's question number 3. Which day of the week can be made into a one-word anagram? Don't need to know the anagram, but I'd be curious if you did. I can see we're already getting some shout outs in of some very adorable pets. So yeah, we'd love to see love to see anything you want to share us. More seconds. On to question number 4. What was the currency in Italy before they had the euro? So, what was the currency in Italy before they had the euro? Everyone's very quiet on the YouTube chat, as I tend to be at the beginning of the quiz. Question number 5. What is the name of Nemo's dad in Finding Nemo? So that's question number 5. What is the name of Nemo's dad in Finding Nemo? This is another one I wouldn't have got. But we are notoriously bad at quizzes, like doing quizzes. Just a few more seconds on what is the name of Nemo's dad in Finding Nemo. And on to question number 6. So what colour is a Welsh poppy? So what colour is a Welsh poppy? I thought this GIF was really cute. Just a few more seconds on what colour a Welsh poppy is. Number 7, inspired by my homeschooling of a year 4 this week. What is the longest river in the UK? So, number 7, what is the longest river in the UK? Got approximately 10 more seconds to answer the longest river in the UK. Question number 8. In computing, what does LAN stand for? So in computing, what does LAN, or LAN, I guess if you're a weirdo, stand for? 10 more seconds on what does LAN or LAN stand for. Question number 9. What is the smallest planet in the solar system by mass? So question number 9. What is the smallest planet in the solar system by mass? Ten more seconds on the smallest planet in the solar system by mass. Said that word too many times now, sounds weird. And our final question in our first general knowledge round is, which country does opera singer Pavarotti come from? So our final question, number 10, which country does opera singer Pavarotti come from? Just 10 more seconds on question number 10. Finished? Finished. So, you guys should have 10 answers to the 10 questions. And we're going to go in with the actual answers. And yeah, just tick yourself off if you've got a score, and then we'll input it into Quizagogo where it says General Knowledge 1. So, over to Ben. The dress is actually toadstools. I wish it was umbrellas. That also sounds cute. So, question number 1. Pip is the main character in Great Expectations. And us all living in basically Dickens country. Hopefully we all got that one right. Question number 2. What century did the Peasants' Revolt happen in? It was the 14th century, and it happened in 1381. You don't get an extra point for that. That's just so we all learn. So, question number 3. Which day of the Which day of the week can be made into a one-word anagram? It is Monday. And the anagram is actually dynamo. So you don't need to know that. Again, we're just learning. So you're looking for the answer Monday. Question number 4. What was the currency in Italy before the euro? It was, I think, lira, yeah. The euro came in like when I was quite young, so. Number 5. What is the name of Nemo's dad in Finding Nemo? It is Marlin. Did you know that, Ben? Number 6. What colour is a Welsh poppy? They are yellow. So you're looking for yellow. Number 7. What is the longest river in the UK? It's the River Severn. Very, very closely followed by the River Thames. I think there's only like 5 or 6 kilometres in it. Again, I've learnt that through homeschooling. So, yeah, I might have forgotten how to drive. But so, question number 8. In computing, what does LAN stand for? It stands for Local Area Network. And I don't know about you guys, but I just always remember everybody turning up to our house with their desktop computers for a LAN party and stuff. So, and it was, yeah, smelly but good memories. Number 9. What is the smallest planet in the solar system by mass? It is Mercury. So you're looking for Mercury. And our last question. Another one about Italy as well. I must have Italy on the mind. Which country does opera singer Pavarotti come from? Italy. So you guys should have a score out of 10. Get that into Quizagogo. If you're having any problems with the Quizagogo site, let Charlotte know or let us know in the YouTube comments and we can help you out. But you should pop your score out of 10 into the first thing that should say general knowledge number 1. And then hopefully Ben will be able to tell me whether people's scores are going in. A couple of people in already. Yeah, they're coming in. See, the river one, I honestly didn't know. It was only until my son's project this week was just rivers. It's kind of dull. We did electricity last week. That was way better. My monitor's about to turn off. Do you mind pressing the button? Thank you. Right, are we getting scores in? Looks like it. 5 more teams to pop their scores in, and then we can move on to our next round, which is odd ones out, right? Yeah. So just a few more people to get their scores in. We don't want to move on too quickly, just in case they're not sure what they're doing with Quizagogo, because we have got a few new people this week. How are we doing? 3 more people to get it in, and then we can move on to our odd ones out round. We've done this before, so those of you who play regularly will know it's basically which can't lock your score in. If you just keep a record of your score for now, we can look at that in the break. Tell Charlotte what it's doing. So, we're going to do odd one out. If you can't lock your score and just keep a record of it, we will work it out later. Question number 1. Which is not a type of road crossing in the UK? Puffin, pelican, parrot or toucan? So, which is not a type of road crossing in the UK? Puffin, pelican, parrot or toucan? Oh, everything's good. Everybody's got their scores locked in. That's my fault. I posted the wrong link. Sorry. Couple more seconds on this question number 1. So, question number 2. Which is not a member of NATO? Is it Norway, Sweden, the UK or USA? So, which is not a member of NATO? Norway, Sweden, UK or USA? And here's a gif of a map. It feels a little bit revealing. literally a few more seconds. So, question number 3, on another bird-related question. Which is not part of the thrush family? Is it blackbird, fieldfare, robin or sparrow? So, which is not part of the thrush family? Blackbird, fieldfare, robin or sparrow? Don't forget, if you're getting these super quickly, you've got your picture round to check out, and you've got our WhatsApp number to send your shout outs to as well. So if you're like, oh, I'm too good at this, you can do one of those 2 things as well to kill the time. So, number 4, which is not a potato variety? Rossini, Vivaldi, Kestrel or Osprey? You shrinking the chat?
Moving it, it's covering the question.
Yeah.
Keep slightly to your right.
So natural. So, which is not a potato variety? Rossini, Vivaldi, Kestrel or Osprey? I'm just offended Rian has me on mute. Question number 5. Which does not have a Monopoly edition? Canterbury, Dover, Folkestone and Margate. So, which does not have a Monopoly edition? Canterbury, Dover, Folkestone or Margate? A nice Kentish Monopoly thing. Just 10 more seconds left on our Monopoly question, which is obviously my favourite game. Question number 6. Which Sex and the City character is not coming back in the new reboot? Is it Carrie, Charlotte, Miranda or Samantha? Do you know this one, Ben?
It's a ridiculous question.
It's not a ridiculous question. I would have known it.
It's a ridiculous question.
You've got about 15 seconds on which Sex and the City character is not coming back between Carrie, Charlotte, Miranda and Samantha. Number 7. Who was not an original member of the Sugababes? Heidi, Keisha, Mutya or Siobhan? Who was not an original member of the Sugababes? Also, there are no gifts of the Sugababes. There was one. One. That was it. So you have this dog saying, "Hi, babe." Ben, if you're trying to prove me wrong, I'm not very happy. You have to use Giphy.
Just find a GIF.
No,
Put it in Giphy.
that's not how my system works.
Put it in Giphy and then it's in Giphy.
Who was not an original member of the Sugababes? Heidi, Keisha, Mutya or Siobhan?
There's a bunch of them.
number 8, the question I know you've all been waiting for. It is the traditional Playopolis eel question. So, number 8, which is not a true eel? Is it a conger eel, a garden eel, a moray eel, or a spiny eel? Which is not a true eel? Eel. Also, I like this little gif. It's not really a gif, it barely moves, but it's super cute. Number 9, which is not an Agatha Christie novel. So, which is not an Agatha Christie novel. Murder on the Orient Express, The Murders in the Rue Morgue, and Then There Were None. Is there only 3 options here? I thought that everything else has had 4. That's fine. So, which is not an Agatha Christie novel? Murder on the Orient Express, Murders in the Rue Morgue, and Then There Were None. We've actually had one of the novels in here as an answer before, because it came up in my, what do you call it when your computer remembers it? Like autofill. A few more seconds on your Agatha Christie question. So, number 10, last one in our odd ones out. I can hear my mum being like, no. So, which is not a Zelda game? Is it Ocarina of Time, Breath of Fire, A Link to the Past, or Skyward Sword? So, which is not a Zelda game? Ocarina of Time, Breath of Fire, A Link to the Past, or Skyward Sword? Mum's appears to be threatening Charlotte with an eel costume. Few more seconds on that one. Are you done? Hopefully you guys all saw all of the questions. If you do find that you missed one, best bet is YouTube chat, tell Charlotte and she can repeat the question for you. So we'll go in with some answers for our odd ones out, or it's like multiple choice really. But here we go. So question number 1. Which is not a type of road crossing in the UK. It is a parrot crossing. We don't have a parrot crossing, but we do have a puffin, a pelican, and a toucan, but no parrot. So, question number 2. Which is not a member of NATO between Norway, Sweden, the UK, and the USA? It's Sweden. I'm not clever enough to tell you anything about this, so it's Sweden. So, number 3, which is not part of the thrush family, you will find that that is a sparrow. Number 4, which is not a potato variety, it's a Rossini. Number 5, which doesn't have a Monopoly edition. It's actually Dover, but apparently there are Canterbury, Folkestone and Margate editions. We randomly have a Portsmouth edition that someone gave us, which is amazing, but I'm like, just love Monopoly. Number 6, which Sex and the City character is not coming back in the new reboot? It is Samantha, because the lady that plays her just hates everyone, I think. What is her name?
Is it
Kim Cattrall.
Is it that one?
Yeah.
Why does she hate everyone?
I don't know, she's just not keen. So, number 7, who was not an original member of the Sugar Babes, it is Heidi. She replaced... But yeah, she did. Not long after they started. So, Heidi is what you're looking for. Number 9.
No,
What?
number 8.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I was laughing at you're looking for Heidi. Do you get it?
No.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Heidi.
Number 8, which is not a true eel from a conga, garden, moray, or spiny eel. It's a spiny eel, not a true eel. Number 9, which is not an Agatha Christie novel. It is And Then They Were None, because that is an Edgar Allan Poe novel or short story. Oh, I got the Sugar Babes theme while she plays Siobhan. So, last one, which is not a Zelda game. Between Ocarina of Time, Breath of Fire, and Link in the Past, Skyward Sword. It is Breath of Fire, which I had remembered what game it was. Because it is a game. It's like
I think we need to go back.
Why? What's happening?
You've got the wrong answer on the screen for number 9. You need to clarify. This says that And Then There Were None wasn't an Agatha Christie. It's Murders on the Rue Morgue.
Charlotte, could you clarify as well? It's Rue Morgue, which is the Edgar Allan Poe one. Sorry, everybody. It's Rue Morgue. Typos. Everybody chill out. It's okay.
It's not a typo, mate. It's the wrong answer.
Sorry, everybody. Well, clearly you've all got it very right, so well done. Murders in the Rue Morgue is the Edgar Allan Poe one. Just got ahead of myself.
Everyone's very offended.
I know, it's because I just read a book recently which was called 10 Perfect Murders, and it included like all of these books as well, so I was getting confused. Oh my goodness. No let up for me, is there? Anywho, last one, which we did before, Breath of Fire.
Alright. Chill.
Someone want to shout me about that? So, Breath of Fire for number 10. There you have it, guys. Input your score into Quizagogo, and we have, I think, our audio round upcoming very soon. So get your scores in. Hopefully, I've put everything in right. I did it very bleary-eyed this morning. I was very sleepy. And I just believe my words. They're right there on my screen, so... So, scores coming in for our Odd One Out rounder. Yeah, rounder? Couple more people need to pop their scores in. And then we can move on to our audio round, which, if you have looked at your Quizagogo, you have noticed, is TV show theme tunes. So, just looking for...
Have you mentioned the picture round yet?
I have mentioned the picture round. So, we're just looking for the name of the TV show. And as Ben just reminded me again, do check out the picture round in the Facebook group, which is like sort of old school games and things. So... Everyone good? We can do our picture, music round.
Kingdom of Isolation. We need to do.
Kingdom of Isolation. We're just waiting on you guys, and then we can get started. They'll get it in. They play a lot, so. So we are doing our audio round, which is TV theme tunes. again, like we did last week, if the sound is really off because we've kind of gone back to basics with how we do this, just let us know. And yeah, we're gonna go. So name the TV theme tune. Name the TV show, yeah. Hopefully this sound was okay for you guys. We'll probably do them twice.
Yeah.
That was question number 1.
I'll do it again because there's another sense.
We'll do it one more time. Okay, on to question number 2. That's not right.
No, it was on random.
Ignore that, it was on shuffle.
It's on random.
Bit louder. And again. Baby, we're doing them all 3 times. So we're going to do all of them 3 times. So this is,
So it works every time.
yeah, question number 2. And one more time for question number 3. Question number 4. Last time for question number 4. On to question number 5. Hard one. I think this is a really hard one. They're much harder when you've only got 10 seconds of them. Number 5 again. And last time for number 5. On to question number 6. And on to our last time for question number 6. Question number 7. So much harder than I thought it was going to be.
What?
It just is. So, last time for question number 7. On to question number 8. Second time for question number 8. And last time for question number 8. On to question number 9. I think this is really hard. So, question number 9 again. And for the last time, question number 9. I'm very sure I spelled that wrong. Question number 10. Last in our TV show theme tunes. Why is there someone at the door?
Someone is at the front door.
Someone's at the door, mate.
Just give me the phone, I'll try and do it.
Once it gets to 12 seconds, pause it and drag it back to the beginning.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay, Ben's had to go because there's someone at the door, so I'm going to try and play it again. Okay, we have to wait for Ben to come back as he presses the buttons. But hopefully it's my wine delivery. Here comes Ben. Was it the wine delivery?
But no. But no.
Oh. So, please excuse our ring doorbell in the middle of that.
That was the last question, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was fortunately the last question. Was it even for us?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Come
So, there you go. You have your 10 TV show theme tunes. So, we will do some answers. Question number 1 was Midsummer Murders. Seems so quiet now. Question number 2 was Star Trek the original series. Number 3 is 40 Towers. Number 4 was Come Dine With Me. Really easy one, I think. Question number 5, tricky one, was Art Attack. Number 6 is Grand Designs. Let's look at rich people with all of their money. Wow. Number 7. What?
What?
Number 8.
What?
Did we miss one?
I don't know.
Yeah, we did. Number 7 was the Jeremy Kyle show. Cancelled now. But number 7 was the Jeremy Kyle show. Number 8 was the IT Crowd. Number 9 was Embarrassing Bodies, which I think would probably have been quite a tricky one. Curious to know who got that one. Number 10, which you heard quite a bit of because of the door, was a University Challenge. So again, you guys should have a score out of 10, hopefully in the higher numbers of it. Input that into Quizagogo. We are going to take just a couple of minutes break right now, and then we'll be back in, we'll say, for 5 minutes. So we're back about 25 past. So time to go and get a drink or go to the loo or anything that you need to do. And we're back at 25 past. And if you don't need to do that, check out the picture round, which is in the Facebook group. And also remember that you can send any shout outs that you want to show on the screen to the WhatsApp number. And it'd be lovely to see as many as possible. So we'll see you in about 5 minutes at 25 past. Bye. Right, we are back. Sorry, we're like 2 minutes later than we were expecting. Clearly, we just had very important things to do. We have got our second general knowledge round, and then we have a movie synopsis round, and then we're going to score our picture round. So I think without further ado, as we are a little bit late back, we will move straight in, to our general knowledge number 2. Question number 1. How many US states start with the letter M? So that's question number 1. How many US states start with the letter M? Looks like the TV theme tunes were a lot harder than I was expecting. I was listening to the whole thing this morning with the thing on Spotify, so it felt very easy for me. A few more seconds on how many US states start with the letter M. Question number 2. What unit is used to measure horses? Question number 2. What unit is used to measure horses? More seconds on this question. Yeah, the GIF needed to be used. So question number 3. Which is the only vowel not on the top row of a standard QWERTY keyboard? So which is the only vowel not on the top row of a standard QWERTY keyboard? Easier to do if you are playing on a computer today. Or a phone. Phones have them as well. Question number 4. Who would be seen wearing a trousseau? Trousseau? Hopefully you read it and you'll know exactly what it means. Who would be seen wearing a trousseau? About 10 more seconds on who'd be seen wearing a... Question number 5. Where in the body would you find the... oh my god. Why did I put these ones later on? The thalamus. Thalamus. where in the body would you find the thalamus? So, question number 6. Which US state is Pearl Harbor in? So, question number 6. Which US state is Pearl Harbor in? That's two, US state questions in the same round. But they were both written by two different people, so... You've got about 12 more seconds on which US state is Pearl Harbor in. Question number 7. What is the longest running children's TV show? I'm fairly sure this is worldwide, but it's definitely UK. So what is the longest running children's TV show? Just 10 more seconds on question number 7. What's the longest running children's TV show? So, question number 8. What colour are aeroplane black boxes usually? So that's question number 8. What colour are aeroplane black boxes usually? It's a weird sentence to say. Everyone's got really quiet in the comments again. Lots of concentration. So remember, you have got the WhatsApp number to send any of your pictures at. Love to see some more pictures of pets and things. And on to question number 9, another very Kentish one. What is dried in an oast house? So what is dried in an oast house for question number 9? So we've got, excuse me, one more round after this. So if you haven't checked out the picture round, please do. It is in the Facebook group. If you're having any trouble, let us know and we can direct you. And question number 10, last in our second general knowledge round, is what does a how do you say this? What do they collect? Philatelist. Philatelist. What does a philatelist collect? 10 more seconds on what a philatelist collects. Anyone want to correct me on my pronunciation? I am quite happy to hear it. So there you have it. That was general knowledge number 2. We will do some answers straight off, and then we'll move into our last round before we score our picture round. So again, I'm going to remind you again, there is the picture round in the Facebook group. You're looking for the name of the game. Charlotte's explained it better on the Facebook. And then we will have our shout outs. So please get your shout outs in to the WhatsApp number above. We love to see pets. We love to see you guys playing the quiz. Anything you want to show us, we are keen to see it. And that happens while everybody is getting their scores in. So it's a nice little distraction while we get on. So let's do some answers for general knowledge number 2. Question number 1. How many US states start with the letter M? It is 8. I don't know which ones, but it is 8.
Massachusetts.
Yeah, Massachusetts is, and Maine. Mississippi.
Is Maryland a state?
I don't know. Number 2. What unit is used to measure horses? It's hands or hand. Hands or hand. Number 3, which is the only vowel not in the top row of a standard QWERTY keyboard. It is A because it is on the second row. Oh, Charlotte said Maryland is one. She had Minnesota and Montana. So, we're not doing too bad. Number 4. Who would be seen wearing a trousseau? Is a bride. So, is the name given to like a whole bridal wear, but it is also the name given to like the chest that a bride takes with her. So it could be either or, but the answer you would always be looking for is a bride. Number 5, where in the body would you find the thalamus? It's in your brain, but will also accept head. So it is in your brain, but will also accept head. Number 6, which US state is Pearl Harbor in? It is in Hawaii. Number 7, which is the longest running children's TV show, is Blue Peter. So you're looking for Blue Peter, which off the top of my head I want to say has been running since 1956. But couldn't tell you. So number 8, what colour are aeroplane black boxes usually? They are orange, because obviously a black box would be like a actual coloured black box would be really hard to find. So they're orange, like a lot of things that you need to find are. So we are looking for orange for number 8. Number 9, our Kentish question, and also other places. What is dried in an oast house? It is hops. Hops are dried in oast houses. And our last one, which is, what does a philatelist collect? It's stamps, which is a pretty cool thing to collect if you know, if like, it would be funny, they, like, Oxfam in Rochester does the best little bags of stamps. They're a very cool thing to collect. So, well done, all of you. You have a score out of 10. Pop it into Quizagogo, and we will do our last round, which is, it's not movie synonyms, is it? It's movie synopsises. So, get your scores in. And we'll move on to our last round. Again, if you've got some time right now, check out the picture round because you're going to need to be inputting your score fairly soon for that. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. You've got a chance to send in your WhatsApp pics so we can see as many of you as possible. It's really nice to see. It feels like we can be a little bit more connected in the world when we're so disconnected right now. So I think, is everybody getting their scores in? Yeah, it looks like everybody's in.
Redstone still need it, but they'll figure it out.
Team Redstone will need to do it, but they'll figure it out. So let's go in with our film synopsis. So basically, we've broke down a film into a little synopsis. You've got to name the movie, essentially. Some of them really easy, some of them not so much, but I don't really watch a lot of films, so... So, question number 1 in our film synopsis round. A man goes back in time to attempt to stop a terrorist group unleashing a deadly virus. A man goes back in time to attempt to stop a terrorist group unleashing a deadly virus. Ben just popped his head around and went. So, I think we're okay. 10 more seconds on the back in time terrorists to stop the virus. Question number 2. 2 men fleeing from the mafia join an all-women's music group in disguise. So that's question number 2. 2 men fleeing from the mafia join an all-women's music group in disguise. I had to study this one in GCSE media. So it's giving it away that it's not a new one. Ten more seconds on the 2 men fleeing from the mafia join an all-women's music group in disguise. What film is that? Number 3. Aliens abduct the cast of a sci-fi TV show thinking that they are a real Starship crew. So number 3. Aliens abduct the cast of a sci-fi TV show thinking they are a real starship crew. It's a good film. Charlotte did most of these, so they're really good. A few more seconds on question number 3. So, question number 4. A young woman invites 3 of her mother's past lovers to her wedding, hoping to find her father. I've never seen this film, but I know what it is. You've never seen it, have you, Ben? Surely he hasn't seen it without me. That sounds very dangerous. Sounds like antics will happen.
I'm sure they do. What's happening?
So the kids are just making noise. About 20 seconds left on the young woman who invites 3 of her mother's past lovers to her wedding, hoping to find her father. question number 5. An American submarine goes to the Arctic to rescue a research team, but some on board have different motives for the mission. I had to Google this even once I saw the answer. I was like, is that a film? Do you know this one, Ben?
Nah,
Nah. This is really hard.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, I had to Google
it
it
a
because
real
I was like, Charlotte, is this a real film?
Is it?
And it is a real film.
Is it like the Asylum kind of deal?
No. It's just... Spoiler, it's a little older. Yeah, I'd never heard of it. So, on to question number 6, which I have heard of and I love. A girl gets a job in a mystical bathhouse after her parents turned into pigs. Yes, number 5 is on iPlayer. Once I googled number 5, it was like available on iPlayer for free. But number 6, a girl gets a job in a mystical bathhouse after her parents turned into pigs. Oh, it looks like we might be in the minimal not knowing about that film. So, question number 7. A boy whose imaginary friend is Hitler befriends a Jewish girl. So, question number 7. A boy whose imaginary friend is Hitler befriends a Jewish girl. Also, no gifs of Hitler. Like, I wasn't expecting actual Hitler, but no gifs on Giphy.
Just find the GIF, download it, and upload it into Giphy. Then it's on Giphy.
But if you search Hitler on Giphy, nothing comes up. Perhaps I spelled Hitler wrong. Anywho, I didn't. Yeah, 6 is 100% real. You need to watch number 6. If you haven't seen it, it's awesome. I mean, a lot of these films are really good. Number 7 is really great. So, this is my input for the quiz. Number 8. A guy alone in a forest kisses a dead body while 7 other guys watch.
Sounds hot.
So, number 8. A guy alone in a forest kisses a dead body while 7 other guys watch. Few more seconds on question number 8. Question number 9. In our movie synopsis, a woman leaves an Austrian convent to become a governess to the children of a widowed naval officer. I've also never seen this film. Really want to either. So, a woman leaves an Austrian convent to become a governess to the children of a widowed naval officer.
I have an interesting, widely known bit of trivia about this.
Can you say it when we've said the answer?
When we've done
Yeah.
the answer, yeah. It's fun, but widely known.
It's okay, you can say it. 10 more seconds on question number 9. last question in our movie synopsis. Number 10. A man from Alabama with a low IQ shares stories of his life at a bus stop. So that's question number 10. A man from Alabama with a low IQ shares stories of his life at a bus stop. Few more seconds left on question number 10. The man from Alabama with a low IQ sharing stories of his life at a bus stop. So there you have it. That was our movie synopsis round. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We had kind of done to death movie synonyms. We might come back with it in the future, but it was getting kind of difficult to do. So, shall we do some answers? Apparently Ben has a fact about one of them. So he's going to have to come up to the mic and say it. No, he won't come up to the camera, but he will come up to the mic. So, question number 1. Man goes back in time to attempt to stop a terrorist group unleashing a deadly virus. Is 12 Monkeys. I haven't seen it. I'm going to do that with everyone I haven't seen, which is going to be a few.
You not seen 12 Monkeys?
No,
It's good.
I don't really watch films.
They made a TV show of it. Maybe you'd be interested in that? I didn't like the show.
Question number 2. Apparently we've gone quiet. It's just my mum saying right now, so we'll...
For some reason, I guess I turned the volume down. Now we're back.
Yeah, no. Sorry, we're back now. So, number 2. Sorry about that, everyone. Hopefully you all saw the answers flash up. If you do need a repeat, just let Charlotte know. But just muting us all over the place.
Didn't mute us.
So, number 2. 2 men fleeing from the mafia joining an all-women's music group in disguise was Some Like It Hot, which is what Ben and I had to study for GCSE media.
You were shit.
Well, I did pretty well. So,
Just film.
No, I don't think it was shit. It was a good
Probably
thing to
isn't. I
study.
just have to watch it for
So, number 3. Aliens abduct the cast of a sci-fi TV show thinking they're a real Starship crew is Galaxy Quest, which is a
Well, good.
classic. So good.
Sigourney Weaver in that film, right?
I think so. Chef's kiss. Number 4.
And Dan Rick.
Number 4, a young woman invites 3 of her mother's past lovers to her wedding is Mamma Mia. Not seen that film. I'd probably like it.
Nuns on the Run is wrong.
The number 5, which some of you just instantly knew, and I had never heard of this film before Charlotte put it in, is Ice Station Zebra.
Never heard of it, mate.
Never heard of it. It's like 1961.
I thought you were trying to do The Thing and got it wrong.
Well, I thought it was The Thing, but it isn't obviously The Thing. The Thing's it's not quite right. Someone else put Sister.
I thought, not for this one, they put it for the last one.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking. I thought it was Sister.
that's a pretty good guess, but wrong.
It's because they're ladies. Whoopi Goldberg's a lady.
So, number 6, the one where we had a little bit of a conversation. A girl gets a job in a mystical bathhouse after her parents turn into pigs. Is Spirited Away. It's so good.
You've disappeared, mate. Is it the battery? There's no battery logo. I assume it's the battery.
Yeah, hold up.
There's no battery dead logo though.
Please bear with us. Technical difficulties. you, we're back.
Look,
Oh dear.
look.
We didn't even get a warning that the battery was dying this
It
time.
didn't give us a logo.
Normally we get a logo.
It's just dead.
So, hopefully we didn't miss any questions.
No, we didn't, but 8 is up, or whatever number it
Number
is.
7 is Up. A Boy Who's a Magically Friend is Hitler befriends a Jewish girl is Jojo Rabbit, which is literally incredible. You need to go. You can't go watch it because that doesn't exist anymore. But you need to see that film. It's so good. Number 8, which my mum pointed out was slightly wrong. So, a guy alone in a forest kisses a dead body while 7 other guys watch is Snow White. But the reason he was alone is because he didn't realise all the dwarfs were there. So, yeah, Snow White. I was quite proud of my participation in this round. Number 9, a woman leaves an Austrian convent to become a governess to the children of a widowed naval officer is Sound of Music. I have not seen that film.
Sound of Music.
Right, here's Ben's fact, everybody.
Christopher Plummer, who played... I haven't seen it, so just the guy. But he played the guy. He hated the film, thought it was shit, referred to it as The Sound of Mucus, and was often drunk on set because he was bored. Because it was Garbo, said Christopher Plummer.
Well, there's a fact from Ben. People didn't like it.
No, Christopher Plummer, not people didn't like it, Christopher Plummer didn't like it.
Okay.
Well, you know who he is, he's the guy from Knives Out.
Number 10.
Right. Uncultured.
So, last one here is number 10. A man from Alabama with a low IQ shares stories about his life at a bus stop is Forrest Gump. Haven't seen it for years. Love it. Haven't seen it for ages though. So, need to rewatch. So, there was your movie synopsis round. Hopefully you all did, like, super well. And we've got our picture rounder score. So if you haven't looked at it, go look, like, now, right now. And then also it's the last sort of moments to be sending in some shout outs to the WhatsApp number here. It's literally taken me nearly a year of doing these quizzes to work out which direction to put my hand. Can we get Becky to tip her glass so the others can see the bottom, please?
But they're enjoying my trivia.
I don't really know what Mems wants.
I think I don't know, maybe they want to see the gold rim at the top.
So pretty. Also so lacking in wine. Let's go and do our picture round answers. My mum's had a bad week. I thought they'd do alright. Tom and Al, we were doing TV theme tunes and I thought they'd do alright, but they haven't. Because that round was so much harder. When I was putting it together this morning, I was like, oh god, this is so easy. Everyone's going to get 10 out of 10. So get your shout outs in. We really would love to see as many of you as possible. Like, we see the same four walls all the time, so it's lovely to see who's playing. Let's do some picture round answers. So you're looking for the name of the game, right?
Shuffleboard.
It's very small. So number 1 is shuffleboard. So picture round number 1 is shuffleboard. That's the table.
Oh, they're board games.
Well, they're not board games. They're kind of more traditional games. Like old school stuff. Never heard of this one. Quoits.
Queets.
If you've heard of quoits, please put your hands up in the comments. I don't think I've ever said it written anywhere. Number 3, obviously I've heard of it, is croquet.
I believe it's croquet.
Croquette. Number 4 is Yahtzee, and the picture in the Facebook, as Charlotte put on, is actually her Danish copy of Yahtzee, and she taught me Yahtzee in the summer, and I was like, this is really confusing, the names are a bit weird, and she was like, oh, it's because it's in Danish. Quoits is very common, I'm getting, but only Andy and Charlotte have said that. Might be a posh people thing.
Is Andy posh?
Andy might be posh. Number 5 is either bar billiards or Russian billiards. Your mum's heard of quoits? So many people have heard of it. Number 6 is boils?
Booze.
Bools. Oh, like bowls.
Or booze.
Yeah, I know what that is. Or
Batanku. Or wok.
number 7 is mahjong.
Of course, Granny has a croquet set.
Apparently, quoits is very popular, and I need to hang my head in absolute shame.
Love a bit of mahjong though.
Yeah, I never played it, but I know what it is.
It's good. Good game.
Number 8, which I have heard of, it'd be quite embarrassing if I hadn't, is solitaire. Number 9 is table skittles or bar skittles, which is also known as Devil Amongst the Tailors.
Who calls it that? No one calls it that.
Charlotte did this round, so I don't know.
No one calls it that.
I said to Charlotte I'd be bloody awful at this round.
No, mahjong, you need to match the pattern of 2 tiles that isn't covered on top and has at least one side
Yeah, no.
flat. As long as you can draw, it's like three straight lines between it to get to it. You're good. And then they go away. You have to get rid of them.
Sorry, Charlotte. Ben apparently knows how to play
I can't
mahjong.
play mahjong.
So, last one is Mancala. Another one, I don't know.
Mancala.
I am losing my credentials as Board Game Cafe owner.
Probably should look them up.
No, Charlotte did this round. She knows the old school stuff.
The end.
The end. So, well done, you guys. Get that score in. Hopefully you did way better than I would have done, which probably would have been like 2 out of 10, which is really embarrassing considering like my entire living. So let us show some of your shout outs. Still a little bit of time. If you want to send one in, we'll try and show it at the end of when we show these ones. I'm going to be staring over here because that's where the... my mum got a 10 out of 10. I'm quite offended that I didn't know hardly any of them if my
I'm quite
mum knew
suspicious.
10 out of 10.
Being that she is admitted to cheating.
So, we are going to show some shout outs and Ben's going to tell me what we're looking at because I can't see.
We're looking at, currently, we are looking at Two Girls, One Quiz. Let's say hello.
Oh, it's 2 Girls, 1 Quiz. Thank you, girls, for playing.
We are looking at Alex, cast with a Y, crocheting a jumper with a bat on the front in yellow, white, purple and black.
Awesome crochet, Alex. It looks amazing. I'm in awe of your skills.
This is a cat called Missy. She belongs to Libby, but I don't know what team Libby belongs to.
Libby is on the same team as Alex and Lex and Rosie, I think.
Got it.
I might be wrong, but beautiful cat.
Beautiful. That's your mum.
That's my mum. Look at very pretty mama.
And the dog.
And doggy,
And
Ashy, of course.
That
And-
is
The ever beautiful Charlotte.
with matching wine to yours.
Is she actually matching? She's drinking rosé.
She says it's matching, so I believe her.
She very rarely drinks rosé.
That isn't one. That is Simon. Oh, from Kingdom of Isolation.
What am I looking at here? This is Simon from Kingdom of Isolation.
He's wearing a leopard print dress with a bicep high purple fishnet gloves and several layers of beads, and some sort of hair metal wig, and multicoloured sunglasses.
So just genuinely being very fabulous.
Someone has texted me a picture that will not work.
Oh, we can't put any text pictures up because we have to do it via the computer. Oh, Libby got her cat today.
New cat.
Oh, congrats on the new baby.
This is also Simon from Kingdom of Isolation with C-3PO made of presumably Lego.
That's cool.
This is Misty.
Misty, this is my nan's dog. How cute is she? She's so cute. She's like a teddy bear.
This is... The next three are very delightful dogs. I don't know who they belong to.
Are they different people?
No, all the same person.
So here's some beautiful dogs.
There's that one. Good dog. There's this one.
Oh.
Also a good dog. And there's... it's both of them again, but together. Still very
so
good dogs.
cute.
The person who texted the picture just sent it.
We've just got the...
correctly.
Yeah, we're going to
So
get it.
Give me a...
Is it our friends
Oh,
who should know better?
Oh, it might be different people, who knows. But, scores.
So I'm getting some scores in right now. I just wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone that's playing. You're really helping support our cafe that, you know, remember when it used to be a cafe and we could go out and have fun. But you're helping us like
And
be
now
able to
there's-
come back.
Now there's Hannah, Ollie, Marie, and Jess.
Hannah, Ollie, Marie, and Jess, thank you so much for playing. You guys have been awesome, and again, thank you so much for playing. I'm just gonna find some scores. Hopefully,
Ugh. Can't remember.
1, 2, 3. Okay. So we've got the top 8, and our top 3 need to get in touch because you guys will win a voucher. I think we can maybe change it up a little bit next week with some how the prizes are won. But we're going to go with coming in number 8 is Cream Team. So well done, guys. And then joint 7th is the Galaxy and the Stir Crazies. And then 6 is Quentin Quarantino. And then we've got a joint 5th with That Quadrilateral Wham Toy and Tiny Team of Tarantulas. Honestly, you guys really make it hard for me to see your team names. And then 4th, we've got It's Triviosa, not Triviosa. And then our top 3, we've got coming in 3rd, Kittens Can't Lift Bazookas. Coming in 2nd, Kingdom of Isolation. And 1st, we have Walker Smith & Co. So I'm just curious to know. Well, congratulations everyone that placed in that. Do get in touch, and we have some vouchers coming in for you guys. But I'm curious to know whether next week you'd like something slightly different where the prizes get allocated. Ben and I do a quiz from just the 3 of us on a Sunday, and they do a thing where someone in the top 5 wins. And I'm thinking we could do something like 3 people in the top 10 win. So let us know if that's something maybe you'd like, because I really like it in the quiz that we do, even though I think we've came in top 5 once, because we're really bad at quizzes. So if you want something a little bit different, maybe a chance to win if you're not coming in the top 3, I'd love to know if that's something you're interested in, or if you want to keep it as sort of proper and normal as it is, let us know. But massive thank you. Really appreciate all of you. You're helping us like more than you realise. So thank you. And it's nice to connect with you, even though connecting with you via YouTube. So yeah, we'll see you again next week. And lots of love. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.